my advice to my 16-year-old self would be not to sweat it. I'm Briony McDonagh. I'm Professor of Environmental Humanities here at the University of Hull, where I'm also Director of our Energy and Environment Institute. So I'm co-investigator on the Diversity to Decarbonise project as part of IDRIC, where I'm supporting the principal investigator, Professor Jim Gilbert, in delivering a project that's about identifying, evaluating and sharing best practice in relation to equality, diversity and inclusion. Working with and engaging people in the move towards climate resilience and net zero requires us to listen, to understand, to recognise the knowledge that already exists in communities beyond academia and to put that to work in reaching our aims. We'll only reach net zero if we build both government action but also local individual action by people who can make a difference. And to my mind, the best way of doing that is building on local stories, local ideas, local solutions to build that bigger whole. I think I had no idea what I wanted to do when I was 16. I didn't go to university straight away, and I think my advice to my 16-year-old self would be not to sweat it. It all works out in the end, and that rather complicated pathway to university and that breadth of experience and disciplinary diversity allowed me to be the interdisciplinary scholar I am today, and to get to do all the best bits of geography and history and archaeology and politics and climate change and everything else I do. So it all leads to the right place in the end. So we've had a great question from a young person asking what the evidence is for the importance of diversity. So to my mind, diversity is really important for a number of key reasons. Firstly, it's about making sure we have different voices, asking different questions. When we all come from the same community, we get groupthink, and we really need a diverse group of people in the room to just say, hold on, are we sure? We also really need to make sure that we're asking the questions, we're approaching the research topics that have been forgotten. We know now that in order to ensure that women are safe in cars, we need to test crash tests for them as well. For years and years and years, we used male dummies and we didn't think it mattered that they weren't shaped and weighted like women. Now we know that that's hugely important in ensuring that everyone is safe in the unfortunate incidents of a road traffic accident. So I think diversity is really important because it helps us think differently. It also helps us do science and social science differently. And it helps us set us up for a better, more diverse world. I think the importance of our IDRIC project, Diversity to Decarbonise, lies in recognising that we need not just to say that we believe in diversity, not just to say that we want it to happen, but that we need to identify actionable pathways to achieving that. And that means mapping what's been done so far. It means collating the evidence base, and it means really honestly assessing and evaluating what works, how it works and for whom, right across the environmental and decarbonisation sector.